Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing extremely well. So let's continue with this video. So in this video, we are going to learn about Navigation 3. So this is the part of Navigation 3 series. So in this video, we will be learning about the list detail, how we can use the list detail, adaptive list detail in the Navigation 3. So in the previous videos, I have covered like what is Navigation 3 and how to learn that simple navigation. Then I created another video on bottom bar with both options, nested bottom bar and separate bottom bar. So now we will be covering this list detail using the, so basically this is about the scene and scene strategies in Navigation 3. Okay. So without wasting our time, let's continue with this. First of all, we need to make sure that we have added this adaptive 3 dependency. So all these dependencies were needed to add, but like for this list detail pane, we need to add compose material 3 adaptive. This one, adaptive navigation 3. This library. Make sure you have added this. Okay. Okay. So let's continue with this. So I have just created two simple screens. We have just two simple screens here, just list screen and detail screen. And third is just the extra pane, simple, just I'm displaying just simple text there. Okay. This is very simple code. It can help us to say save the time. Okay. There we have just the simple thing here. So if you see in the list, we have just LH column here displaying the list of items. Okay, just a simple thing. And then we have detail just displaying the ID which is captured from the previous list screen. Just displaying the item detail ID, this text, and one option to go to extra screen. So similarly here on the click of this item, we are going to the detail. So how we can use this using the navigation 3? Okay. So basically in the navigation 3, so you should know about the scene and scene strategies. Okay. So I have covered these a little bit intro of these in my first video as well. I will add the link of the playlist in the description of the video for the navigation 3. Okay. So there I have also covered this, but now we'll be covering this in this video as well. So what is scene and scene strategies? So if we want to display list detail in navigate the nav display using navigation 3, we need to know about these things. So let's cover. So basically, what is the scene? Scene is a fundamental unit. Okay, that renders one or more nav entry instances. Okay, if you see, this is the nav entry. Okay, so nav entry uses the scene.content to display the content. So scene is the main part. What is being displayed for that scene is the main part in the nav3. Each scene have its unique ID to be identified as unique entity. Okay, it has some parameters, key entries, previous entries. Okay, so if you see, I have just opened this scene strategies. So then we have scene strategy. Okay, scene strategy basically it tries to calculate a scene from a list of nav entries. Okay, so basically what happens for the complete flow whenever like this navigation happens, or if like something changes in the backstack. So nav display, what happens is nav display expects a scene strategy parameter. If that scene strategy parameter is not given, if you see, I will show you here. If you see scene strategy, okay. If you see, if there is no scene strategy specified, it uses the single scene pane strategy. Okay, it means it will use the single pane to display the content. So basically, what happens whenever we add something within the backstack, so scene nav display observe those changes. It observes those changes. How? Because we have added the backstack here. A code from that backstack, it observes those changes. Okay, and then it passes the current list of nav entry from the backstack. What is in the backstack? Which nav entries are in the backstack? It picks up those entries and pass them to the scene strategies calculate scene method. It has calculate scene method. That is the main method which determines the which scene to display. Okay. So according to that, if the scene strategy successfully return a scene, it displays that scene. Otherwise, it will adapt to the single pane strategies. Okay. So single pane strategy and single pane scene, these are the inbuilt. So they are used as default in case if we don't specify any scene strategy. Okay. So similarly for the list detail screen, we have list detail scene strategy as well. Okay. So that's how we will be using them. So first of all, what we need to do is we need to create a scene strategy. How we can remember the list detail? Yeah, there is already an inbuilt method for remembering the list detail scene strategy. If you see this method, it remembers this list detail scene strategy. It will automatically manage all the things like displaying the list or displaying the detail or displaying the extra pane. What content it need to display. It will automatically handle that thing. They have already implemented it. Okay. So it again uses the scene key. If you see, the scene is the main thing of this nav display. Scene and scene strategy. Okay. So now let's say this is the scene strategy, and if we pass here, we can pass that scene strategy. So now it will use that. One more thing, it is experimental adaptive API. Okay, we can use any here. And and then second thing is we need to specify the metadata in the entries for the detail pane, which pane it is using. So if, for example, here you will see list detail strategy dot, yeah, it have all three panes: detail, list and extra. So here we will be using the list pane. Okay. And in the list pane, one more thing we can specify: detail placeholder. So why this? So this is needed. So this is no item selected in list. Okay. This is kind of a placeholder. So here we can just use the simple column. We can pick this up either. Okay. So let's say, so what we can do is we can specify some background color as well here. Okay, modifier dot fill max size, and then we can specify background. Okay. Or maybe little more opaque. And we can align it in the center, both vertically and horizontally. And just add a simple text here. Whatever you want to display, like choose a item from the list screen. Okay. So this is del placeholder. So this is how we can specify the metadata. In the metadata, we need to pick up the list pane. Similarly, for the detail screen as well, we can specify the metadata. Detail pane. And so before proceeding, so let me show you. So if you don't know about this code, so all of this I forgot to tell you, we have covered all of these in two videos, in the previous two videos on the Compose Navigation 3, how we use the nav display, how we use this remember backstack, everything is covered there. So I have already used that code here to save the time on this video. Okay. So we use the entry provider here, like for these all these navigation, these are the navigation like routes if you see. So for these all these entries, so we create the entry provider and we pass the, like we specify the entry and then the root of the entry and then specify the content there. Okay, what to display. So this is pretty easy things. Okay, and these are again pretty easy things. Okay, if you see, pretty simple things. Backstack remove last terminal, keys to remove on backstack will provide you key to remove. Okay, so okay, and then backstack dot add, these is pretty simple things. Okay, so and now for the metadata for the detail screen we have specified, and for the extra pane as well, let's specify it, extra pane. Okay, so that's it I think. So let's try to run it now. First we will be picking up it on the tab, because on the mobile device it will working simple as a separate screen. Okay, let's run it on tab. Okay, let's see. So yeah, if you see, I am using the different colors for these items. For sorry for the section. If you see, this is the list screen, just displaying some list items. Okay, and initially there is no item selected. This is the placeholder, detail placeholder, which we specified. If you see this one, okay. So it's saying to the product item from the list screen. I'm clicking on this. So now it will be displaying the this one, item detail screen, this entry, because it's using the detail pane and that internally changing the pane, and according to the pane it's displaying that entry. Okay, and so if you see, I'm changing it, it's working fine, changing the item. And now if I click on this, it will move that list screen behind in the left side and then brings out the extra pane screen. From here we can pass anything if needed to the extra pane. If I click on back, again coming to the previous state. Okay, and that's it about using this. It's pretty easy. So basically, if you go through simple nav3 example, this was the which I'm talking about in the first video we covered. Nav display, remember backstack. These are simple things. You should watch that video to understand this. So we can manage our custom stack here. Just a quickly overview of that still. So just a simple nav stack, we can use the remember nav stack to survive across the process death as well. Okay, we can create backstack, start entry, then pass the backstack in the nav display. Nav display is used for observing these changes and displaying the content. We pass the entry provider. There are two ways for passing the entry provider. First one is using the entry provider functional base. It provides the key. Depending upon the key, we will be displaying the our entries, nav entry. Okay, and then content. Okay. Similarly, we have another way as well, directly entry provider, DSL. So it will provide us simply direct entry methods. We can use them, entry route. Okay, and then that content. Pretty easy. Okay, and these are specific things about the transition. So you can check out the first video for this. So these things I have reviewed some of these things there. Okay, so I used some of them things like this nav display picked up from there. Just pass change the scene strategy. Basically, by default, it uses the single pane strategy. If you see in the options as well, okay, single pane, single pane scene strategy. So, but here it's using this. So even if let's say I don't pass the scene strategy, plus I just remove these meta data, this one, and show you. So it will be just using the separate screens. If you see list, then detail, then extra. There is no two panes here. Okay. So that's how we just need these three things to use the list, detail, pane. Okay. Okay. Cool. So yeah, guys, that's all about this list detail pane. One more thing, last thing about this video. So for these scene strategies, if you see, yeah, so this list detail scene strategy is extending the scene strategy and overriding this calculate scene method. So that's all you need to create your own custom scene strategy as well. You can create your own two pane or how you want to display the content. You can adjust things. You can implement your own scene strategy as well. It's pretty easy. It accepts these things and calculates in and is the main method which will be called. So here you can define your own logic. Okay, so that's all about this, guys. We have covered scene strategies, now display list detail scene strategies. So this way we can cover everything. We covered everything here in the like adaptive navigation using navigation 3. So I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you have enjoyed, please like, share and comment on it, and please do consider subscribing to get some more videos like these. So yeah, that's all about this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I will see you in another video with another cool content. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Have a great time. Keep coding.